Greetings, Dyson stick vac fans, especially the older ones like this DC35 multifloor. Now, since we have a big aftermarket battery in it, we can definitely do some tests. So I'm going to do 5 grams in the carpet, the regular amount that I've been using in the carpet ever since I moved off from the straw. But again, I want to show you what the difference is between 5 grams and 100 grams is. Yeah, do you see that? I mean, that's really something. And this is pretty thick. So, I mean, what a difference. That's 20 times the amount of sand. Now, I like to go and put my sand in as close as possible, about a square foot or so. But there's an issue with this power nozzle. It's not very wide. And it's going to be very difficult for me to actually put 1 square foot of sand, that is to spread it out on the carpet. So I suppose I'm going to have to make some choices. So what I've come up with is, so far anyway, I could go and just have a big long single strip, but that means I have to run the head forward and backwards only. I can't turn it to the side. And that may make a difference with my test. I'm not sure. I've never really done it any other way, so I can't really say. So I may have to just put a single strip of sand in and kind of make it longer, for example. I suppose I could also do something in a plus sign. That would, I think, be a little weird, but when I would go and vacuum then, I would go, say, 5 cycles, and then I would have to turn right in the middle and then do 5 cycles that way. But it means when I put the sand down, I would have to go and sprinkle some this way and then sprinkle some that way. So that's an option as well. I think I might choose to do first the easier option, because to be honest with you, this head is just really, really tiny. But before we do any of that, need to go and measure the bin. Not ever doing that. Way too much sand. Make sure you can see that. So, totally empty, blown out bin. And we are at 510.83 grams. All right, fantastic. So let's get started. See, I've got my markers all set up here, so I'll try to do a straight line as best as possible. Okay, I'm going to run it on high. 10 full cycles. That's 10. Now let's move all the extraneous junk. previous measurement of the empty bin was 510.83. A little closer. Hopefully you can see that okay. I think so. All right, looks good. So what do we have? Okay, not a whole lot. Not a whole lot at all, as a matter of fact. I mean, there's a little ring, there's a little red kind of ring of sand right here. Okay. That didn't look like it picked up much of anything. And I didn't stop the camera either. So let's take 510.98 minus 510.83. And we have 0.15. Now, I got to divide that by 5 grams. And then we'll multiply that times 100. So we're looking at a 3% pickup. That's not 3 grams, that's actually 3%. So, that seems maybe a little on the low side. So I'm going to go and run this again. Maybe I'll try the plus sign method. But initially, the pickup with sand definitely in the carpet, just going back and forth 10 full cycles, it's the worst pickup actually I've ever gotten. So I thought I'd seen a low pickup, and this one was unbelievably low. But I mean, there's something in there, but it's just not, it's not really registering much. So yeah, sorry DC35 people, but yeah, this one is not recommended for sandy, gritty pickup either. And I was even in high. Okay, so I know this is going to make a lot of people rather upset. So I'm ready for the thumbs downs. So until next time, happy vacuuming. Realistically, triple checking myself. Because when I get a result that's way too high, say 100% plus, something like that. Well, that's never actually happened. Or something that is astronomically low, like the DC35. I went and reviewed the footage that you just saw. So let me do the calculation again, just so you can see this live, because I'm still somewhat in shock. So 510.98 minus 510 point, the original empty weighing 83, that's 0.15. Now that's out of 5 grams. Okay, so that's 0.03, and then when you change it to a percent, that is 3%, just 3. So I'm still somewhat in shock here that the result from this multi-floor, it actually says multi-floor. Well, multi-floor in this case means anything except medium pile carpet. And as you've seen in the picture-in-picture over on one corner of the screen, I went over and over and over this carpet in multiple directions, frantically trying to pick anything up that I could. And it just doesn't do it. And I also had it on high. So I don't know what to say. I mean, I really expected maybe 15 or 20%. Would be nice if it could do maybe 25%. I knew it couldn't be all that great, but I had no idea it was actually going to be that bad. And these bristles here, they're not broken. I mean, they're not missing or anything like that. The unit actually does work. So, well, I can't recommend this to pick up gritty substances in a pile carpet. Maybe you already knew that. This is my first experience testing this model. I know the V7 that I tested of my churches did way better, but it's a totally different brush roll design, completely different, and that probably is what's really making the difference. But so I definitely won't recommend or use a machine like this to try to go and vacuum up stuff that's actually in a pile carpet. Bare floors, I'm sure it's fine. Stuff that sits directly on the pile, I'm sure is fine. But something that's in the pile, good luck picking it up. So, anyway, thanks for watching. Again, the extended addendum. Happy vacuuming.